Great, I'm very happy. Of course, yeah, because you never know how it's gonna go, and you can just hope for it. But when it really does happen that way, of course you're pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Well, Camille is, you know, has her own mission in this film. She's quite independent from Bond, and she's motivated by revenge, and she's a feisty girl. Well, because she's so different, not really, but there was one that was quite feisty. It was the Bond girl that was played by Michelle Yeoh, and she did her own fight scenes, and it was very beautiful. So I actually rewatched that, just to get inspired because she really is famous for that and moves really well. Well, they meet unexpectedly. They are they don't in the beginning they don't know who they're dealing with, and Camille thinks he's someone else, and he has no idea who she is. So there's a lot of it doesn't go very well, and Bond is trying to save her. He thinks, poor girl, and he has no idea that she can figure everything out by herself. So by trying to help her, he actually messes up her plan, because she has her plan, which she's been preparing for years. So Bond kind of interferes, and it doesn't go very well. Camille is not happy, and it clashes. And later on, they manage to follow their path together and go in a similar direction, and it gets better. The hardest was the boat scene. That was the hardest, just because also the external conditions. We were in the ocean, and there were waves, of course, and the boat was speeding, and the speed was really high, and we had to stay in the boat and do our fighting scene. And then we kept crashing into other boats, and it was just the shock of it. Being in the boat, which is crashing, is quite intense and very impressive, and everything was done for real. So that was just hard, emotional, a lot of adrenaline. Well, they're gonna explain to you. It's about the positioning your body right, and they'll explain to you how. But if you're flexible, it'll help you. I hope you're flexible, because I think it's easier for people that are flexible. You just have to really arch your body, basically, but they'll tell you how to. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it. It was great. Daniel was very supportive, because he had done all the stunt scenes in the previous film, so he knew how to do it. And for me, it was everything. It was totally new, and you know, if I had a question, he would always explain to me and answer, and encourage me and say, look, this is okay to do, and this is gonna look great. So very encouraging, and he's just a great actor, of course, and funny and relaxed. So it went well. Yeah, Mark was very supportive, and he really got into the depth of the characters, which is I think it's very important for this film, which is an action film. He really made an action film, and it was important that all the emotional scenes are really present, and he really concentrated on them. He didn't just let go of it, because it's always a danger in action films that people concentrate only in action, and that's all there is. But he didn't. So and he really, what was important is that I could feel he believes in his actors so much. I guess from the moment he casts the actors, he doesn't doubt them at all, and to feel that trust helps a lot. It's just amazing. You feel totally supported, and you have more ability to give. It's very important. I have no idea. There's so many different ways of the story can develop totally differently. And I'm actually very, very curious to see where it's going, especially with the ending like that. The way it ended, it was totally open, and it's true that it could go anywhere. I don't know, but I hope it's gonna keep doing so well. Yeah, well, I just keep working, you know, keep getting different parts, other movies, other genres. Just, you know, the more diversity, the better. That's what I want.